Hello, and welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of Radio Vault Mystery Theater. I am the Keeper of the Vault. Sometimes there are whispers in the corners of places where people gather for conversations. Whispers of unmentionable things that people don't talk about. Things they'd rather forget. Our story tonight is the Enigma of Smoky Hollow. Act 1. In the depths of the thick forest, nestled in the southern part of West Virginia, there is a small town that few know about, and the ones that do would rather not. The name of this town hasn't been spoken in years. A little town called Smoky Hollow. Human voices are seldom heard around the ghost town, and the ones who have tried to explore and solve the enigma have never been found. Unfortunately, that didn't seem to discourage some people. Leo Casey, Marina Settles, and Roy Latimer were among the few. They were all intrigued by the stories and set out to get answers.
I can't believe you guys talked me into this. This town is creepy.
Hello? That's why it's called a ghost town. It's gonna be creepy.
This place gives me the willies. Isn't there supposed to be fog or something in the woods around here?
It's supposed to be smoke. No one knows where it comes from. We are gonna find out. What an adventure.
Yeah, I thought you'd be excited. You were looking for material for your new book, and this is a mystery that's just waiting to be solved.
I guess you're right. Let's do this.
So, what do you guys think? Should we set up camp here in town?
I don't know. I'm kind of anxious to get exploring. I say we get going and wait until it gets closer to dusk, and set up camp in the woods.
Maybe you're right. I am anxious to get going too.
Come on, guys. Use some common sense. Let's set up camp here and then head out in the morning. We only have a couple of hours of daylight left. We can set up, have something to eat, relax, and then get a good night's sleep and head out with a full tank early.
Leo, Roy's probably right. I say we make camp here now.
Okay. I'll go look for some dry wood for the fire. You guys can start pitching the tents.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get to this.
Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey, if I'm not back by dark, come save me.
Fat chance of that happening. You're on your own, pal. If you don't come back, this will be the world's shortest adventure.
Don't worry, we're not all chickens here. I'll come to your rescue.
Leo disappears into the woods, and Roy and Marina busy themselves setting up the camp. At dusk, the smoke from the woods became apparent. Leo returns with an armful of dried wood.
You guys start a fire already? I smell smoke.
No, silly. We were waiting for you to get back with the wood.
Yeah, it's coming from the woods. I thought it was fog, but it smells like smoke.
Well, you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
The smoke is too cold for it to be a fire.
Well, let's get this fire going and we'll get warmed up.
The three friends have dinner and go to their individual tents in the middle of what used to be Main Street. End of Act 1. And now, Act 2. The three friends slept soundly through the chilly night. After eating breakfast, they set out to explore the woods.
First night went without incident, beginning first full day in the woods. There is smoke in the air like there's a fire burning somewhere. We're looking for the source.
This is so strange. This acts like fog, but smells like smoke.
No kidding. It stays close to the ground, and it is cold. But the odor is distinctive.
Wow, this is weird. I can barely see the ground.
Be careful where you guys step. The smoke is getting thicker.
Yeah, I read about this phenomenon here. Maybe we should stop for a while until this stuff dissipates a little.
Do you really think it will change?
Well, you never know. Hey, what do you think, Roy?
I don't think so. In fact, I think we could safely say the smoke is probably the reason people get lost out here. I'm good with that for my book. I think we're done here.
So you're content that people may have gotten lost because of dense fog?
It is smoke. It's probably coming from an air shaft of an abandoned mine that has caught fire, and the fumes are probably toxic.
Then we should investigate. At least venture far enough to find the source of the smoke.
But it's so cold, it can't be smoke, can it?
Yes, it can be. And it's most likely coming from an underground source close to groundwater.
All the more reason we should continue to look for the source. I thought you were a journalist.
I write a column. Not really a journalist. The books I write are works of fiction.
Then you know that the best fiction always has a thread of truth in it.
Come on, Roy. Where is your sense of adventure?
I'm pretty sure I left it in my tent. In fact, I think I'm going to head back now.
Ah, come on, Roy. Stay with us. We won't let the boogeyman get you.
It'll be a great story.
And I'm sure you'll be able to tell me all about it when you get back.
Okay. Suit yourself. See you later.
Oh, watch your step. You might step in some boogeyman poop.
Very funny. I'll see you guys later.
Roy makes his way back to the camp through the smoke-filled woods. End of Act 2. And now, a word from our sponsor.
In his spare time, he sits alone at a well-known diner, waiting to be discovered. He has a check made out to himself for $1 million, since that's how Jim Carrey did it. Disney is on his resume because he once visited the theme park. He thinks that having his picture taken with someone famous makes him famous. The phrase, "it's all about who you know," doesn't apply to him, as he doesn't know anybody. He truly believes that if only Johnny Depp hadn't been cast, the role would have been his. He knows that once he upgrades his home studio, his booking ratio will skyrocket. His agent charges him a monthly fee and won't admit to knowing him. When competing for a job, he takes advice from his competitors. After paying thousands of dollars to discover his brand, he found out it was Wonder Bread. He's positive that his complete lack of training is offset by his overabundance of raw talent. If he's chosen in the top 3, it's because he's the only one who auditioned. He is the least interesting actor in the world. I don't ever get cast, but I can quote you statistics on all of my failures.
And now, Act 3. Leo and Marina make their way through the woods as the smoke thickens.
Wow, the smoke is getting thicker. Visibility is almost 0.
I don't know, maybe Roy was right. The deeper we get into the woods, the denser the smoke gets.
Maybe we should try our luck tomorrow. The smoke isn't as dense behind us. Roy! Leo, did you hear that? He needs our help. We gotta go.
He's probably just playing a joke on us.
I don't think so. It sounded real.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go.
Leo and Marina run frantically through the woods back to camp. The camp seemed empty. Marina looked over at Leo and walked over to Roy's tent, pulling back the flap.
Boo!
You jerk! You scared us!
Apparently not, Leo. What? Did he stay back in the woods, afraid of a little hero action?
What do you mean? He's right there.
Marina, there's nobody there.
Leo? Leo? Leo! This is not funny anymore! He was right here. Leo! Leo! Roy, we gotta find him. What happened? Roy? Roy?
Marina turns around to see that Roy has also vanished.
Help! Help!
Marina barely had time to scream as the huge furry creature clamped its jaws around her throat, ripping it out before dragging her off into the Smoky woods. A few days later, Margery Wainscot, a park ranger, was searching for the reported missing trio and came upon their camp.
Well, looks like they were here all right. Doesn't look like anything was disturbed. Oh, a voice recorder.
First night went without incident. Beginning first full day in the woods. There is smoke in the air like there's a fire burning somewhere. We're looking for the source.
People never learn. Stay away from Smoky Hollow.
Some legends are best left alone. The Enigma of Smoky Hollow is a production by Troop of Lost Souls Entertainment and Film Syndicate. Written by Charlie Mitchell. Executive producer Rick L. Baker. And produced by Anthony Stapiello. Sound effects, video post, and directed by Trevor Bates. Commercials by Joe J. Thomas. The cast was played by Joe J. Thomas as Roy Latimer, Nova Walter as Maria Settles, Terry Larned as Leo Casey, Joycelyn Liu as Margery Wainscot, and I am Trevor Bates, your psychotic storyteller and keeper of the vault. Remember, check out our link tree to give you access to all of our social media. So, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't want to miss the nightmares, do you? Check us out and listen if you dare.